Hello everybody and welcome back to Odin's movie blog. I am the critic who is a cynic. Hope you are doing well, and today I'm going to be doing another video on MoviePass. So if you saw my video yesterday, you know that MoviePass is really starting to piss me off. I mean, it's been pissing me off for a very long time, ever since I signed up for the $10 a month plan and had to wait 2 months for my card to come in. I've always had issues. The countless hours spent trying to just to try to contact customer service has just been ridiculous, and now we have this beautiful email that I also received from Mitch through my email account, but of course I didn't want to put that up here for personal reasons, so I decided to find the letter on Reddit. And as you can see here, it says official communication, a letter to the MoviePass community. So this is the first communications ever since all of the craziness started happening on MoviePass. It took them about 3 days. 3 days to actually issue an official communication to their subscribers. They let their subscribers essentially just struggle with all of the nonsense, with the outages and all this nonsense. And people might say, oh, they mentioned something on Twitter. I'm sorry, but that's just not good enough when you have a lot of people who probably don't use Twitter, not only because they might just not have Twitter to begin with, but also because Twitter sucks for so many different reasons. So to say like, oh, that's good enough, it's not. It's not good enough. When people are paying for your service and your excuse is, oh, well, we tweeted about it, that's not good enough. So here is a letter from Mitch, the man, the myth, the legend, the man who is going to be out of a job very soon because, I'm sorry, MoviePass is done. MoviePass is dying. And there's some people saying, why do you have so much joy in seeing all of the chaos going on with MoviePass right now? Why do you have so much joy? And all my response is, I'm not happy about it. I loved what MoviePass was doing. The problem is that MoviePass got way too cocky. Mitch especially got way too cocky. And now we're seeing somebody who tried way too hard and had way too many ambitions. And not just to be ambitious, but also shoved it in people's faces saying, oh, well, we've changed the industry. And, oh, AMC's coming out with a plan. That wouldn't have happened if we hadn't come along, even though AMC's been planning this for a very long time. But that's besides the point. Let's actually go into the letter. So it says, Dear MoviePass members, first and foremost, I want to personally apologize to each of you for the inconsistencies and unreliability of our service over the past few days. Additionally, I regret our lack of proactive communication with you during this time. We are working hard to improve the communications to our community moving forward. Now, remember that last part. We're going to try to improve communications, and then just wait until the list of changes that they are announcing. Oh man, it gets so good. Alright, over this last several days, we've begun making changes to our service that will help us to continue offer our members a high-value, low-cost in-theater movie experience. No, they've started to make changes so that they can start to make money. I mean, again, you might say, well, that's the whole point of any business. Here's the difference. They're at this point now just totally stripping the service of anything that was great about it, and it's left to the point where, what am I getting out of it? A slightly cheaper ticket? Is it really worth the hassle and the headache of maybe not being able to go to a certain showing just so that I can get a slightly cheaper ticket? No. The answer is it's not. It's not worth it. And there are still so many people out there in the comments especially who say, oh, you don't have no idea what you're talking about. You're just being ridiculous. I'm sorry, no. Like, I'm being realistic. I'm just keeping things in the real world for a second, and let's actually talk about the changes that they are implementing and why that's a problem, and also why it shows that they are truly just trying to make some money back so that when they go under, probably by the end of the year, they'll actually have some cash left over. That's the whole point. They're trying to use the $2.5 million at this point, because I know a lot of people who are quitting the service. And here's another great thing, is that, and I'm going to post this on Twitter later, I have a screen capture of my phone every time I try and press the help link where it crashes. I've also had several people contact me saying they tried to cancel their service, but get this, when they try to get to that part of the app would crash. So basically MoviePass is almost limiting people from even being able to quit their service. They have to actually go to the desktop site. From what I hear, that's still working, but they are trying to make it as hard as they can for people to quit their service. Like, it's just so ridiculous, man. Like, this is just becoming a farce at this point. All right, we believe that the company we have built, the fastest growing subscription company in history with more than 3 million members, not for very long. Have you done a check recently? Because a lot of people are leaving. Has revolutionized the movie industry in the United States. The first half of 2018 saw the total top box office grow by almost 10% compared to last year, and we know MoviePass is responsible for a significant portion of that unprecedented growth. Do you have proof? Do you have proof of that, Mitch? But again, this is you with your ego. That whole paragraph that is the ego of MoviePass. That is specifically the ego of Mitch Lowe, and that is the reason why it has been burning through cash. That is the reason why it is tanking. That is the reason why this service will not be around, and that is also the same reason why I'm getting the hell out of there. Unfortunately, I'm stuck until December. I already paid my money. I can't get that back because I already have it. But I can tell you right now, I'm going to tell anyone who has a MoviePass card who doesn't know what's going on, hey, look at this. Look at this nonsense. Look at this ego. And then also look at how they're about to screw you with all the changes that they're making too. Because I went through some of the changes, but there were some changes that were leaked essentially from a meeting. Get this. So we found out more from MoviePass from other people who knew what was going on than from MoviePass themselves, because MoviePass didn't want to actually tell anyone what was actually going on. So there's things in this email that are actually not even the whole story, but they also do add a few things. It's very interesting. All right, we believe that the company, so I got that part, in order to continue growing our service and maintaining a high level of financial discipline, maintaining? How can you tell me that you are maintaining a high level of financial discipline when you've been burning through cash ever since you started? Oh my goodness, we need to make some modifications. All right, so what modifications can you make, Mitch? All right, we must reduce availability for big new releases such as Mission Impossible Fallout and other popular new releases, at least for a while, as we adjust the business model. We are working on making this more clearer in the app, so you know which titles are available. So he mentions Mission Impossible, but he does not say what counts as a big release, what counts as a new release. So basically, this gives them free reign to just decide to black out any film for any reason because of reasons, I guess. Showtimes that are offered through our service. This is the big one. Showtimes that are offered through our service will vary from day to day, and every showtime may not be available. We encourage you to check the MoviePass app for showtimes before you leave the theater. That is a huge thing. So they are saying at this point, not only are they planning on upping the subscription costs to anyone that's month to month, not only are they blacking out films like Mission Impossible and whatever the hell they want, whatever hell else they want really at this point, not only are they going to continue to do surge charges on films that are not, see, here's the thing. Surge prices were supposed to be for films like Mission Impossible. So if you're going to take films like Mission Impossible off the table, then are you just going to surge price everything else? The answer is yes. Have you actually seen, there are people who show that there is surge pricing on independent films, documentaries, which I know, again, I'm not attacking documentaries, but come on, who actually goes to see them in theaters? They're not going in droves, and yet somehow they're getting peak pricing. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because, again, they're trying to take your money. At this point, it is a scheme. At this point, it is a total sham at this point. Like, beforehand, it was a pretty good deal. I'm not going to lie. The $10 a month, seeing 31 movies in a month, etc., that was great. At this point now that everything is falling apart, they are trying to use whoever's left, and they're trying to take their money at this point. I mean, it's getting so ridiculous, guys. And then this last part. So remember that thing I told you in that first paragraph? All right, get this. While our customer service team has made great strides of late, bullcrap, we still have a long way to go to provide the most responsible customer service experience for you. A long way. In the meantime, access to immediate support may become limited. However, we are working to prioritize the requests of members who are at the theater and introduce more self-help tools, as well as focus our resources on fixing glitches and bugs in the app. Oh, bravo. Yes, so, oh man, our customer service has been great, but we're going to take it back. And wait a minute, what did I say in the first paragraph? Oh wait, I regret our lack of communication at the time. We are working hard to improve the communication with the community going forward. But, oh wait a minute, access to immediate support may become limited. There's a lot of contradictions to those statements, Mitch. You wanna go on that a little bit more detail? Maybe. Also, funny thing, guess what's not mentioned in this letter? They're raising the price to $15 a month. Again, not a huge change, but still, the fact that that's already been released, that every site is reporting it because that has what's actually been released, because we know that's what you talked about in your meeting, Mitch. Guess what? Not talked about here. So when those prices do go up, people can be like, wait a minute, where was that? Oh, that's right. We have something in our terms and conditions where we can change our terms and conditions whenever the hell we want, and even though we're going to piss off a lot of people. All right, finally, we want to be as transparent as we can. Oh, good old Mitch, you. Oh, God. as we can with these changes and any future changes. I'm sure. We are committed to giving you the best experience. We count on your support and loyalty while we implement these necessary steps for the company you've grown to love. No, a lot of us have grown to hate your company. Again, I was all on board on MoviePass in the very beginning, and then they started to get cocky. Then they started to get arrogant because mostly of Mitch Lowe here, because you can see the arrogance was flowing through this. That is the reason why this company is failing, is because of Mitch Lowe's arrogance, and it's going to plummet, and it is going to go away. Now, don't get me wrong. I want subscription services like MoviePass to be around, but how can anyone in their right mind continue to support MoviePass by these decisions? They have made terrible financial decisions. They have wasted money. And at this point, keep in mind, you can no longer see in the first 2 weeks. They're not really clear on that. Could be forever. We don't know because they're so unclear on it. So basically, they're keeping you from seeing wide releases like Mission Impossible. They say within the first 2 weeks, but that obviously could be different. If it's doing really well, maybe it's the first 3 weeks. So they're keeping you from that. Any other movie that might do slightly well is going to get surge pricing. Someone told me that they went to go see they went to a $3 theater with their MoviePass and ended up being charged surge pricing $3.75 for a ticket that was $3.25. Yeah, that's what's going on with MoviePass right now. Because you know what? They're trying to take your money. They're trying to steal from you. And anyone else out there that's like, no, you just don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. It's time to wake up. It is time to wake up and realize what is actually going on. MoviePass is done. MoviePass is dead. I don't find joy in that, other than for Mitch Lowe to be proven wrong. And that's only because of his ego. It has nothing else to do with that. I want subscription services to do well. That's why I'm supporting A-List. If there was a Regal one, I'd probably look into that too, because I have a Regal theater nearby. I want to support these things because I think they're very good, because they make people go to the theater. They make people go back to the theater, and I love the theater so much. But when you are going to have someone like Mitch Lowe, like the people running MoviePass right now, make awful financial decisions and then strip down their service so much that they're taking more money than they are actually giving you in results, that they're actually giving you in benefits, that's a scam. And that's what's happening right now. So guys, what are y'all's thoughts on this? Please let me know in the comments down below. Have you quit MoviePass yet? I know that if I was on month to month, I would, but I'm stuck with it until December. And again, with all these changes happening, it looks like I'm never going to be able to use it again, because yeah, I love independent films, but I'm sorry, like, that's not the main reason why I got the card. So what are y'all's thoughts on this? I would love to hear it. Let me know in the comments below. And my video decided to die out on me, so have a great day, guys, as always, and God bless.